Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Good morning. How are you today?
fine, thanks. And
Good.
you?
So.
Okay.
All right. But it's Monday, so it's another week. How was your weekend?
A little busy and tired.
Why busy? Did you have a lot of work or homework?
Both.
Okay.
Yes, I was working with my mom, and the college left too much homework.
Okay. Where in what university are you studying?
In the Seoul,
Okay. Okay. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just give one more minute to see if somebody else joins us. Uh, if not, we're going to start today. We're going to pretty much do well. We're gonna practice listening comprehension, reading comprehension. If we have time, we finish that, and we're gonna practice develop critical thinking for both listening and reading. So let's just, I guess we can start. Okay. All right. So in this case, lying for a job interview. What do you guys what do you guys think about lying in a job interview?
Well, I think that is not correct, but it's so common to listen about people that do that kind of things
Okay. Why do you think people lie in a job interview?
because they want to have a better job.
Okay. So a better job, a better position.
Yeah, I think that.
But all of you, have you ever, have you known or do you know anyone, maybe a friend or a family member that has lied about job interviews?
Mm, yeah. My best friend,
Okay.
he is a chef, and there in her interview, she lied. She told her boss that he knew to talk English and French, but he doesn't.
Okay. All right. So let's hope that in some future they don't ask him to speak French or English.
Yes, I
All
hope.
right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So in this case, we're going to in this for this part of the class, we are going to do some listening comprehension activities, and we're actually going to listen to Erin Wong. This is Erin Wong. She is a recruiter for an international IT organization. Okay, so she's going to be talking about lying in a job interview. And she's actually, she's going to be talking about her experience. And this is the first thing that we are going to do. Well, we're going to listen to. The question that I'm going to ask you is, and I want you to pay attention to the listening for that. It says, what is a part of her day, her day-to-day work? And then she's going to say some options. And it's going to be either do projects, interview candidates, or work with people of different organizations. She's going to explain a little bit about this, and I want you to tell me which one is the option that is part of her day to day work. Okay? Let me go to the software of the book. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, so in this case, again, you're going to listen to her and pay attention to her activities, right? Remember, either do projects, interview candidates, or work with people of different organizations, okay? Are you ready for me to play the video?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
I'm a recruiter and project manager for an international IT organization with experience in recruitment across the Asia Pacific region. As part of my day-to-day work, I interview candidates for a variety of roles within my organization. Absolutely. Every candidate wants to present themselves the best way they possibly can to increase their chances of getting a job. But it's my job to identify what the candidates may be hiding that could hurt the organization in the long run.
Okay, so in this case, let's go to this one. So based on what she said about her day-to-day work, what is the correct option? Option A, option B, or option C?
B.
The option B.
Okay,
B.
everybody agrees?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, so she has super much interview candidates. All right. Now I do have a second question. This one. Part of her job is to, and then she's going to say some different things. Find only important people to work, identify if a person is lying in the job interview, or do summaries about people who want to work. Okay, so we're going to listen again to this short video, but now we're going to focus on this. Okay, one of these three options. All right.
Right.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna play it.
I'm a recruiter and project manager for an international IT organization with experience in recruitment across the Asia Pacific region. As part of my day-to-day work, I interview candidates for a variety of roles within my organization. Absolutely. Every candidate wants to present themselves the best way they possibly can to increase their chances of getting a job. But it's my job to identify what the candidates may be hiding that could hurt the organization in the long run.
Okay, were you able to get this question? Okay, so according to her, what is part of her job? Find only important people to work, identify if the person is lying in the interview, or do summaries about the people.
That too.
I guess the is the number two. Is the number two.
Yes, it's number two. In this case, she mentions this. She says, it's my job to identify what the candidates may be hiding. So in this case, maybe they are lying. That could hurt the organization in the long run. Okay, very good. And let's see. Yes, I have another question for this. Well, in here, I think that we can either answer this together, but we're gonna check. It says, why does she say people lie in a job interview? A, because they only care about themselves, because they want to make more money, or because they want to have a better opportunity to get the job. What do you think?
Letter
Letter
C.
C.
There's in
Yes. So letter C, that's what she mentioned. So they do want to have a better opportunity at work. There may be people who want to, sorry, typo in here. This one is here, this one is here. They may want to have more money, but what she says is that they want to have a better opportunity to get a job. Okay. Okay, very good. So now, in this case, do you guys have your book with you or still no?
No.
Okay, don't worry. Anyways, I have this in the presentation. The ones who have the book, you can check this, and it's part B, 4.3 is this part. Basically what we're going to do, let me go back to the presentation. Erin Wong, the job recruiter, says people normally lie about some of these topics. Okay, and the topics are age, reason for leaving a job, computer skills, previous salary, have a certification, work experience. Before we play the video, then the other video, because it's different, what do you think? I want you to tell me, what do you think, which of these topics people normally lie about when they do a job interview?
Previous salary.
Okay, so
Work experience.
previous
Work
salary,
experience.
experience.
Reason for leaving a job.
Okay, so reason for leaving a job. So maybe those, normally those three, right? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to listen to her explaining a little bit about this, and we're going to check if what you told me is similar to what she said. Okay. All right, ready?
Yes.
One of the most common things candidates lie about is why they left their previous organization or why they want to leave their current company. Sometimes I need to figure out if they're looking to leave because of the company's culture or if they were fired due to poor performance. Most people will lie or stretch the truth a little bit if they think they can get away with it. For example, I've interviewed candidates who claim to be skilled in certain IT systems, but when I questioned them more closely, which maybe they weren't expecting, they couldn't give detailed descriptions about how the systems actually work. Generally, people won't lie about facts that can be easily verified. But once I had a candidate who provided a false certificate on his credentials, and another time, a candidate lied on his resume about the years of experience he had working in different companies. Needless to say, he didn't get the job.
Okay, so we're gonna do here. So we said that it was reason for leaving a job, a previous salary, and work experience. Do you think that those are the things that she mentioned, or do you want to add, or
No.
Uh,
I will change
mentioned work.
previous salary with having a certification.
okay, so this one, any other?
And computer skills, I think.
Computer skills.
Okay, and that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
So we're gonna check them. All right. Yes, those are the things that she mentioned. Well, that was those were the things that she explained that people normally lie about: the job, computer skills, certification, and experience. Okay, very good. Questions that you have about what she mentioned? Maybe a vocabulary word that you're not completely sure. Something you want to check from this? or is it okay or good?
For me, I think it's okay for me.
All right. What about the rest? All good?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. So in this case, we're pretty much going to be, we're gonna reflect, which would be part of the critical thinking that I mentioned at the beginning. So, well, in here, let's see, we have, I don't know why I put groups of four. We're 6, so I think 3 and 3 is gonna be fine. What I'm going to ask you to do is to reflect. So reflect is actually give an answer that actually it is very profound or very deep. So the question that I have for you is, do you think it's important to be completely honest in a job interview? And I want you to also say why. Okay. Wait. So what I'm gonna ask you to do, yes, I changed it. I'm going to ask you to work in groups of 3. Okay. Everyone has to participate. If you see or notice that someone is very quiet, make them participate. I'm going to separate you in breakout rooms, and I'm gonna send this picture to the WhatsApp group. The breakout rooms are going to be like this. It's going to be Eder, Sandra, and Javier. And the other one is going to be Angela, Annie, and Roque. Okay?
Okay.
Please discuss this. Give an explanation. Say why you think it's important to be honest in a job interview. Okay? I'm going to give you 5 minutes for this. Let me just send the invitation, and I'm going to send the picture to the WhatsApp group. Okay?
Okay.
The question
Do you
is, do you think? Okay, you,
No, you
you,
continue.
you.
Oh,
Okay.
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 Okay, well, you or me?
You're
Okay. Do you think it's important to be completely honest in a job interview, and why?
so who wants to present?
Um,
Well, hi.
well, yes.
You.
What again?
Yeah.
Did we? Well, me. Okay. I think it's important because they already have a perfil or a, how can you say? They have in a paper what skills they need to have in the company. So
Mhm.
if they need someone who has TI skills, you need to be honest because they will put it in work or in activities that will be difficult if you are not prepared.
Okay.
And the worst part of this is that if you didn't do it, well, if you do it, but if you didn't do it well, if you don't do it well, you will affect the company. And if we are talking about technologies, if you make something wrong, and the process of these are frequently optimized, when you say it, automated, you will affect not only this process, you will affect all the processes that are related with the process that you are changing.
I know use Excel at, I don't know, 14%, I don't know, but the business, the company has a
Trainer.
what?
A trainer.
Yes, has a, I don't know, who do you say, parámetro or
Mm. Okay. I
Oh.
don't know.
What do you want to say? Like parametro, but what are you talking about?
If the trainer have a, for example, I say I use Excel in 40%, but the trainer has a
Oh, okay. So normally we can either say a metric
okay,
or a percentage. You can also say percentage.
okay. And well, I say if you have a say a lie, in this case, if the business has a metric like a 80%, but you only know using 40%.
I think if you are honest, the first step is, I don't know, but
So I think that, like you say, guys, I think it's important to be completely honest because you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. You don't know if your boss is gonna make you do something with the lies that you told. I'm sorry. And like Rocket says, it's really necessary that to cover your lie, you need to tell more lie. And I think that you really have to a good memory. I think that's the more important if you wanna like in a job. You really have to you really have to have a good memory, and I think it's gonna be a worse part if you lie because some time they're gonna know the truth. They're gonna realize that you don't know to do this, you don't know to how to make that, and it's gonna be worse. So yeah, I think that you need to be completely honest in a job interview.
Okay, and what do you think, Angela?
partners, you're better because the people they don't want study and learn more skills.
Yeah.
Is a reality. What about you, Sandra?
Mm,
Did you work with baby boomers, Sandra?
yes, I had worked with them.
What do you think about baby boomers? They they want
Well,
I used to work with my university in the
Mhm.
TI area, but I stopped to do it because I want to make certifications.
That's good.
Yes.
Well, for in the future, you need to be completely honest in your job interview.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that's it. It's been 8 minutes. So
All right. So you finished?
Yes.
yes.
All right. Let me just go back to the other group. Make sure. I think they were already finishing, but I'm gonna be closing the breakout rooms already. Okay.
Okay.
Right. All right, I think everybody is coming back. All right, so I think most of you guys are here. Maybe Sandra is missing, but she'll join us. All right. So in this case, I do want to, before we actually continue with the next part, I do want you to share maybe something about this question. I don't know who wants to share what you discussed about if you think it's important to be completely honest in a job interview. Who would like to mention something? No one?
Uh,
Well, the
well,
question, right?
Yeah, but the question, yeah.
Well, I guess Sandra is going to say something. I don't know.
no, you can start talking. I don't have problem.
Well, as I mentioned to Angela and Annie, it's important to be honest because the company prepared this, I don't know how to say it, this paper with the skills that the person who they need,
Like the profile.
the profile. Yes, yes, the profile. They prepare the profile because they already analyze that they really need these kind of people who has skills in something or in a field in a specific. So in the long run, if you say lies and then you get the job, but you can do an activity of this style, well, they will notice. And also, if you try to do it despite you don't know how to do it, you will make a lot of mistakes that will affect the company, and these kind of errors will be in the long term.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yes,
All right. Very good.
yes. And another part is that if you start lying in an interview, uh, the unique way to hold the lie is to make more lies. So it's a kind of cycle that I don't like.
Yeah, like the never-ending cycle of the lies. You lie and you just keep lying, as you mentioned. And it's true.
Yes.
All right, very good. Thank you. Anyone else who wants to share something about this? Maybe experience or something that you have heard?
Well, my opinion was something like Roque says, and I think that another situation that can happen is that if you are lying and the company decide to choose you, but then they note that some kind of things that you said was not true, and they decide to fire you, that's gonna be part of your curriculum. So when you decide to apply in another interview, you are going to have this kind of problems because they are gonna need to receive recommendations of the after place where you were working. So that's gonna be bad for you.
That's true. I mean, it's gonna be on the permanent record, as they normally say in the United States, for example, which means that if you go to another place to work or try to find a job, what they are going to see is that in your file or in your profile, if you want to call it like that, also it's going to be there that you lied, and the reason they fired you was because of that. Okay. Right.
Exactly.
Very good. Okay, so in this case, we're going to be, I'm gonna ask you to take a moment, and I'm gonna ask you in silence. You don't have to speak, just read this dialogue, okay? I'm gonna ask you to read this dialogue for a moment in silence. Tell me when you finish.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Yes.
Very good. So in the instruction, they do have a question that it says, do the speakers, sorry, think it is sometimes okay to lie in a job interview? What do you think based on the dialogue? Do you think they think it's okay to lie?
I think for the speaker B, maybe it's okay to lie.
Okay. What about the rest? Do you agree?
Um,
Only
well,
in the,
about this,
in the
it's the truth. I think that it can be correct to do it.
Okay.
I think that is not it's not good to say lie, but I think that is strategic.
Okay. All right. So they're doing it because of a reason. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Well, you pretty much told me. We're going to watch a video. Okay. And now it's a job interview. I want you to watch the video, and I want you to tell me in the end, you're going to tell me if you think she lied or no. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me just. Okay, the video is about to start, so let's just focus on that.
Miss, I can hear the sound, the audio.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, you can't. Okay, hold on. I think I know why. Okay, please. Can you hear now? Well, it's impossible. Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So, why do you think you'd make a good pharmaceutical sales rep?
Well, I'm a people person. People like me. Some of my favorite people are people. I feel like I'm saying people a lot. People. Okay, I'm done.
You sure?
People, yes.
Good. So, how do you feel your previous job experience has prepared you for a career like this?
Well, as a waitress, sales was a big part of my job. I mean, believe me, I convinced a lot of very large customers who should not be eating cheesecake to have more cheesecake. I mean, one of those chubsters even had an insulin pump.
I have an insulin pump.
People.
Let's say a physician was prescribing one of our competitors' drugs. How would you convince them to switch to ours?
Any chance his car needs to be washed by a girl in a bikini? Okay, I'm really sorry for wasting your time.
Don't worry about it. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, thanks. I'm sorry. Listen, could you do me a favor and not tell Bernadette how badly I blew this interview? She'll get upset, and honestly, I'm a little terrified of her.
You're scared of Bernadette.
Yeah, kinda.
I thought it was just me. Everyone thinks she's so nice with a squeaky little voice.
I know, but she's kind of a bully.
No, but she is. I didn't even want to meet you, but I was too scared to say no to her.
Me too.
Yeah, you know, one time I had I had to tell her we were cutting the research funding for one of the drugs she was developing.
What happened?
I couldn't do it. She's still working on it. Oh, we're not going to tell her about this, right?
Oh my God, no.
Okay. So in this case, that was pretty much, I mean, it was a very short segment of the job interview, but based on what she was saying, what he was asking, her answers and all that, what do you think? Do you think that she lied in the job interview?
No, she didn't.
Okay, so in this case, sorry. Why? Why do you think she didn't lie?
Well, for me, I know Penny because it's my favorite series, and I know her, and she was pretty nervous about telling that in her previous job, she was a waitress, and now she needs to make a pharmaceutical seller, and you can see it in his face and in her body reactions that he was telling the truth, and she was nervous about it.
Okay, so she was more nervous than actually lying in the job interview.
Yes.
Okay, all right, very good. Let me see if I can. Yes, we want to see. All right, so we pretty much discuss this. So now I do want to focus a little bit on that. So she was more nervous and she didn't exactly lie in the job interview. But what do you think about people who are like other people? They go to a job interview and then the recruiter starts asking questions and they get nervous. Do you think that there are people who lie when they are nervous in a job interview? What do you think?
Well, nobody wants to be nervous in a job interview.
Uh-huh.
They want to be sure that you are the correct person to hire. And I think that it can be a bad thing if you're nervous in a job interview. You can get a little sweaty and you can say something wrong, like Penny. So I think for an interview, you need to be secure of what are you are gonna say. So yeah.
Okay, very good. What about the rest? Do you think that if a person gets nervous, are they going to lie in a job interview?
No, not necessarily. I mean, this kind of nervous, I can relate it with as if I, how can I say, as the same nervous as if I am presenting an exam or if I am taking an exam that I need to demonstrate my skills.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I don't know, I mean, I study for the exam, but I'm not sure about the questions that are going to be in the exam. So that is the part where I feel nervous. I guess it's the same in an interview. You know who is the person and who is the person who is to interviewing you.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, you know who to act in front of them. That is that is why I guess is the why I will be nervous.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's a good point. Very good. Anyone else who wants to mention or add something to this?
Mm, mm. In the places that I have worked, I am usually always nervous, but I always show that I am myself and not like pretend.
All right. So in this case, yeah, I think part of a job interview, maybe because you go to another place to work, or maybe in the same place and you want to have a better position. I mean, people get nervous. That's true. I mean, we cannot say that I'm not going to be nervous in an interview, but as you're mentioning, Angela, we have to demonstrate that we are ourselves and that what we say is real and that we are not lying. Okay. All right. So we're going to pretty much move on from this, and all right, we're gonna do this part. So we're pretty much going to start now with the reading part of the unit. The text that we are going to read about, it's called Lies We Need to Tell. Okay, lies we need to tell. What do you understand from this heading or the title of the text? What do you think it means? What do you guys think? Lies we need to tell. What comes to your mind?
I think I did something related to stretch the truth
Okay.
because maybe the really truth can be so can have a bad impact, like
Okay.
in the example that we read after.
Okay. All right. So yeah, maybe it's part of stretching the truth, and it's actually connected to that. All right. Very good. Um. Okay. So in this case, who has in here? Who are the people who have the book?
I
Me.
All right. So Roque, Sandra, the rest, you guys
Me.
don't have the. Okay. Who? Okay, Sandra, Roque, and Angela.
Yes.
All right. So you have the book. All right. So in this case, we have to check something from the book. So I'm going to have to send some of the pictures of the text via WhatsApp. But what I'm going to ask you to do is skim. So basically, I don't want you to read the complete text. I don't want you to read the text, but I want you to skim. So just go over the text and find in the text a pro-social lie that you have told. Okay, so just go quickly. You don't have to read everything. Just go quickly and find a pro-social lie that you have told. Okay, let me send the text to the WhatsApp group for the people who don't have the book. Okay, I'm sending the text to the WhatsApp group. Okay, so for those who don't have the text, please check that. When you finish, let me know, okay? Ready?
Oh, yet.
Not yet.
Okay, all right, don't worry. How are you doing? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So very good. So who would like to tell me about? Well, in this case, we do have to actually. Everybody has to participate, but what is a prosocial lie that you have told based on what you read from the text? Who would like to share something?
I think social lies are the same, and so you can make false friends,
Okay.
and you have to always tell the truth.
All right, very good. So in this case, interacting with others when you want to, like, when you make these new friends. Okay. So that's one. Very good. What about the rest? What did you guys find?
Well, understand that saying the truth will not saying the truth. I mean, when you are trying to someone that is your friend to get better,
Mm-hmm.
saying if they made you a question of how they are and how they look,
Okay.
well, you say that they look fine. So you will have your opinion. Uh, you want to support your friend, and
Okay.
what?
All right. So it's like to make this other person feel better.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. So that's another one. Very good. Anyone else who wants to share this?
For example, in some situation, you have the sense you have to be kind to say to say a lie. Is the correct moment.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So the same thing. When you need to be
Yes.
polite, when you need to be kind to others, and you're not exactly being honest, but it's for the best. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So in this case, now we're gonna let me erase the. So I have these vocabulary words. It says deceptions, dishonesty, honesty, network, and jealousy. Okay. So what I'm going to ask you, well, in personal, let's work with the same person that we were working with. So Ede, Javier, and Sandra, you three work together. Angela, Annie, and Roque, you three work together. First, what I want you to do with these words is to explain what they mean. Okay, so the definition, what you understand. You don't have to Google anything, just what you understand. And then when you finish, you're going to do activity number 2, which is building vocabulary. So you explain the definitions, and then you answer these sentences using the words that you defined. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So you're gonna be working again in with the same group. Let me just. I'm gonna send you to the breakout room, and then I'm gonna send the picture to the WhatsApp group. Okay. All right. Please accept the invitation, and let me send you this.
don't want to say the truth
Mhm.
to obtain something specific for them.
Yes.
What do you think, Annie?
I think deceptions is maybe that you hope something, and between all the lies you realize that everything is false, and so you feel sad.
Okay. I am a little familiarized with this concept because I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, and this word is used to make lies
Yes.
specifically.
Okay.
Honest.
Second is honesty.
Dishonest.
Well, I think it's easy when you say lies.
Yes, when you feel lights, but lies very bad. Lies that destroy the person or the situation in your job, in your family, in your everyday. It's when the person die. I don't know. It's seriously dishonestly.
Okay. Do you think dishonesty is I don't know, a big bad description about a person, or can be a little I don't know.
Yes, it's a value is very bad. It's person bad.
Okay.
Because the lie start with a small point and it's growing every day, every day, every day.
I
Dishonesty.
think that I
Tell
think that
us.
when you are talking about dishonesty is talking about an action.
Is what?
Jealousy.
Oh, let's see. I think jealousy is when you live in constantly pain with yourself, that you want to get all the things that everyone has. For example, I want to have the neighbor's car, or I want to have a wife like the neighbors, or I want to have a better job, or when you live in constantly wish another things.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you? What do you think?
Oh, I am agree with you. It's
Good.
I think the same.
Well, how about honesty?
Honesty.
It's when you are trying to say all the truth and you are not trying to avoid the situations.
It's when you say the truth, but you know what is the future if you are honest in that time.
Yes,
You know
accepting the
the
conditions.
future. You know all the panorama. Because when people is dishonesty in the future or maybe in small time, the people around him or her say, "Oh, not good with this person. The reality is dishonest or honest, and in around your job or in your family, there are many eyes.
Sometimes lead to feeling of maybe jealousy. Jealousy in some people.
Yes, yes, I agree.
Yes, right. Jealousy. And is many did not become known until years. Is many
Deceptions.
deceptions. Okay. Deceptions. Together individuals over the financial scandals has led to or
Dishonesty, I guess.
Through procession.
Because it's a little light.
When you are honest, you will be with the correct persons.
Yeah.
Network. I don't know what is network. It's when you work in
I think that network is about platforms. For example, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, things like that.
Yeah, it's a connection between many people or things. I don't know.
It's when you work together with a
yes, maybe
with an objective. I think the network is the work that is nowadays. Networking is the same.
Yeah, it is when you stay with different people. For example, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is social network.
Social network.
Only network, I think, is only the connection between the people.
Oh yeah. Connections. Jealously. Yeah.
All right, so you guys, let's return. Let me share this. This one. I think with this one we're gonna pretty much finish. All right, everybody is here already, right? Okay. So just to finish right now, today's session, we're gonna finish with this part, and I'm gonna tell you about the homework. So basically, we have the words dishonesty, network, deceptions, jealousy, and honesty. And then we have let me see if I can do it. Yes. We have from number 1 to number 5. I want you to help me read the sentence. You don't have to tell me the answer, but I would like for someone to help me read the sentence number 1. Who can help me?
Me.
Okay.
We typically post pictures online of our best or most exciting moments, which can leave the feelings of some people.
Okay. So in this case, we have, like I mentioned, we have the words deceptions, dishonesty, honesty, network, or jealousy. What do you think is the best word for this sentence?
I think that jealous.
I guess it's jealousy.
Okay, let's see. All right. Yes. So in this case, it would be jealousy. And number 2, who wants to help me read number 2?
Me.
Okay.
His many deceptions did not become known till years after he had died.
Okay. Everybody agrees with deceptions?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Deceptions. Very good. Number 3, who can help me read number 3?
I.
Okay.
Well, you, Javier.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. The government officials over the financial scandal has led to his dismissal.
Okay, and what is the answer for this? What do you guys think?
Dishonesty.
Yes, okay, so the government's officials is honesty, okay? Very good. Number 4,
I.
okay?
Through social line, we can strengthen our link of family and friends.
Okay. Let's see. Right, so it would be network. Everybody agrees?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. And the last one, who can help me read the last one?
Me.
Okay.
Total honesty is probably not important for most relationships. Some lies are helpful.
Okay, so total honesty is probably not important for most relationships. Very good. Questions that you have with these vocabulary words or something that you're not entirely completely sure?
Teacher, in the number 4, what is strengthen?
Okay, number 4, it says through the prosocial line, we can strengthen our, so strengthen this
Yes.
is to
Yes.
make stronger.
Okay.
To be stronger or to make something stronger than it is.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question that you have? Okay. All right. So for now, I guess that we pretty much can stop. I'm going to tell you about the homework. Okay. So for the people who have the book, I want you to, this is for next Wednesday. So it's page 40, sorry, no. I'm marking everything. Page 58, okay? I want you to do, and everybody's gonna do it. I mean, I already sent you the pictures of the reading. So we're gonna do these 3 activities. They are on page 58. We're going to finish, you are going to finish this at home. So it's part A, which is understanding main ideas. I want you to go to the text. I send the pictures to the WhatsApp group, the ones who don't have the book, and then answer the main ideas that you think support the text, okay? When you finish with that, you continue with part B. Again, the text is in the WhatsApp group. So you pretty much match the paragraph with the title that you think is the best that corresponds. And then when you finish this, what I'm going to ask you to do is just answer true or false. You can do it in the book if you have the book. If not, I'm gonna send the pictures to the WhatsApp group so you can finish them. Because we're going to start next class with a conversation about this this part of the book, okay? All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Questions that you have? Questions that you have with this? I see.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna be sending everything to the WhatsApp group, the instructions and everything, and that will be it for us today. I'll see you next Wednesday, okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Yes.
Thank you. You too.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.